The Kolkata hospital horror probe is only intensified. CBI sources reveal the case may not be that of a gang rape, with DNA evidence confirming that the victim was raped and murdered by the accused Sanjay Roy. However, the possibility of more individuals being involved has not been ruled out. Sources within CBI also revealed significant lapses on the part of the hospital's former principal, Dr. Sandeep Ghosh, who allegedly failed to protect the crime scene and delayed filing the FIR. The CBI claims the evidence collected by them suggests that the crime scene was altered. Ongoing renovations at the hospital are also under scrutiny. As the CBI grills Ghosh for the 7th consecutive day, forensic experts are examining the vehicle he used to trace its movements. In response to rising tensions, CISF personnel have been deployed outside RGKR Medical College to maintain order.
As we see, the CISF has just arrived at the RGKR hospital. This was based on the Supreme Court's orders. And of course, the Home Ministry then following up on this. The CISF have just arrived. There are 2 battalions who have just arrived in those 2 buses there. The buses are standing right outside where the CISF have been brought. They've arrived. You see many lady officers who are also part of it, several lady officers who are part of it, as we're looking at female doctors who have been protesting. So a huge number of officers have just landed at the RGKR hospital. Remember, this comes in light of the vandalism that happened right on the eve of Independence Day, which the Supreme Court took strong objection to, asking why there wasn't proper arrangement of security staff at that point. Now we're looking at an after effect of that vandalism. Huge security forces that have been deployed right here. That was followed up by the Central Home Ministry as well. Today we hear revelations coming in from the CBI as they've put out some really strong details of vandalism and attempt to, in fact, meddle with evidence. That's what the CBI says. This is exactly where the rape and murder of that young girl happened, the doctor, on the 3rd floor of this building, and when the vandalism happened, the protesters came exactly from here, this area here where I'm standing at. They walked in from the gate here, rushed straight in towards the emergency ward, vandalized the emergency ward and areas around here. Now, this the CBI also suspect could be an attempt to tamper with evidence. That's what the CBI says in its report. It's clear something was. They were trying to cover up on some lines, and the family was told it was suicide. There was a bit to cover up, and this is precisely where the vandalism happened. That it could have been a deliberate attempt to tamper and meddle with evidence. Report by the CBI in the Supreme Court suggesting just that. And while in the backdrop of those developments in the top court, we're looking at huge security forces deployed right here at RGKR 2 weeks after the rape and murder of the young trainee doctor. With camera person Pavan, this is Nabila Jamal for India Today, Kolkata.
Munish Pandey, tracking the investigations in this case, is now joining us for more details on that. Munish, your, in fact, sources have indicated that the CBI has found possibly that there is not more than one person behind this. And the person, the accused, we already know had been arrested first by the Kolkata police. But give us a sense of what is now being said about the involvement, other than the rape also of the others here. What is it that you're learning?
Well, Sneha, at this point of time, what we have been given to understand by our sources is that as far as the crime of rape and murder is concerned, there was involvement of one person, and it is based on 3 grounds. First of all, the forensic report. The CBI has gone through the forensic report, and so far, the forensic experts have suggested that there was involvement of one person, and that is Sanjay Roy, the accused who is already in custody of the Central Bureau of Investigation, and the DNA of Sanjay Roy has already matched with the crime. So he is someone who was responsible for rape and murder of the victim. Point number 2 is the autopsy report. The autopsy report has also confirmed that so far there is an indication of involvement of one person, that is Sanjay Roy. Right. The third and the most important is the CCTV footage of the crime scene. CBI has gone through the footage of entire day. During and around when the crime happened, there is only one person who got entry and who was seen exiting from the crime scene is Sanjay Roy. So far the indication is that there was involvement of one person, and the person is already in custody of Central Bureau of Investigation. Right. But sources have also told India Today that CBI will be sending the forensic reports to independent experts to rule out whether it was a case of gang rape or not, or whether there was involvement of more person in this crime was there or not. But also, they are saying that there is involvement of other persons as far as lapses and cover-up is concerned, and that is where Dr. Sandeep Ghosh, the former principal of the college, is under scanner of CBI.
All right. Munish, I'm going to thank you for the moment. Munish Pandey getting in those details from his sources within the Central Bureau of Investigation, which has today submitted its status report to the Supreme Court of India. And staying with this, amid outrage over Kolkata rape and horror, rift emerges between Mamata Banerjee and nephew Abhishek. Abhishek Banerjee has been missing in action at the political rallies. Sources close to Abhishek claim that he is miffed over how the Mamata government has been handling the situation. Sources say Abhishek sought immediate suspension of Ghosh and objected to his free posting. TMC MP also batted for more ruthless approach in the case. Sources say he called cops after vandalism, unlike the Chief Minister. Mamata Banerjee, meanwhile, has questioned Abhishek's absence in TMC's rallies. Chief Minister has been thinking that her nephew must participate in these rallies and protests. Alleges feud due to Abhishek aide Shantanu Sen. Anupam Mishra is getting in more details in that story. Anupam, as far as the role of Shantanu Sen in all of this is concerned, he has been critical, and the fact is that the thought really is that perhaps it is because of this person that there is a bit of a disagreement between Abhishek Banerjee and Mamata Banerjee. Give us the inside track of what's brewing between the Chief Minister and her nephew, the MP from the TMC.
Well, Sneha, according to TMC sources, the rift started over the transfer of former principal Sandeep Ghosh. According to these TMC sources, Abhishek Banerjee wanted to take some stern action against Sandeep Ghosh, but what Mamata Banerjee did, she transferred her to another hospital. She didn't remove her, and Abhishek Banerjee wanted that the state government should remove that person, the person which has been interrogated by CBI for the past 6 days. That is the former principal Sandeep Ghosh. But she not only removed her, but she transferred her to a very prestigious government hospital. So this move by Mamata Banerjee has egged Abhishek Banerjee, and what he did, he just left the media cell operations. He left the responsibility of media cell, which he was he had taken responsibility for the past few years. And according to TMC sources, several TMC leaders have told us that the way media cell was working under Abhishek Banerjee was very good. It handled a lot of recent elections very well, and it benefited the organization. But Abhishek Banerjee, angry by the move of Mamata Banerjee, left the responsibility of media cell, and he did not even hit the street with Mamata Banerjee when Mamata Banerjee walked from Maulali to Dorina crossing. So it's a rift between Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee, which is quite evident from the activities of Abhishek Banerjee. If you see his online posts, his last post was 6 days back when attack happened on Arjikar Hospital at the night, and Abhishek Banerjee posted it on social media on his handle and criticized the attack and wanted Kolkata Police to take stern action. He even spoke with Kolkata Police Commissioner also. But after that, he didn't post anything. Until today, he posted something. So it is quite evident from the activities of Abhishek Banerjee that he is not taking active part in TMC's organizational programs or anything like that. So according to TMC sources, the rift between Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee is getting wider, and the media cell is now being handled by Mamata Banerjee.
All right. I'm going to thank you for the moment, Anupam Mishra, getting in those details.